Cheers, beautiful people. This sea moss and watermelon, that's my mantra for the entire summer. Y'all have a blissful day. So anyway, beautiful people, yes, after having that lovely cup of sea moss with the watermelon, I don't know, I just wanted to share with you guys. This is not a planned video, but I wanted to share with you guys. I woke up this morning feeling a level of gratitude that is far beyond anything I've ever felt. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to encourage any of you. Let me move this back a little bit. Encourage anybody. Oh, by the way, I got on my Ethiopian shirt. Look, I got from the brother. Look. So listen, if y'all into the Ethiopian beautiful cotton, his name is Kanjo Imports, and I can give you his details. Matter of fact, I'm gonna link his details down, and this is the wrap that comes with it. Actually has the green lined out, but I just kind of threw it on this morning, let it land where it land. But it's another reason why I feel so good. It's something about the garments that you put on your body, on your skin, and this is a Ethiopian cotton's in a class by itself, if you ask me. Anyway, the brother travels all the way to get them. The brother Wicked, no. Kanjo, yeah, he's down in New Orleans, but I will attach his information, his link down there in case somebody in the bio, in the chat, in case someone wants to do business with him. But anyway, just a level of gratitude. Woke up this morning and I just start thinking about the gift. You know, some of us live our entire lives never tapping into the gift. And I've been talking a lot lately about the gift. The gift. And I'm telling you, I woke up this morning thinking about when I left America to go live in Antigua and Barbuda for 3 years and what it done for me. Like, I would encourage anybody to travel more. If you can, if you don't have a fear of traveling and flying and all those things that can hold you back in life, but travel more. Travel more if you can. It's a level of education that is undeniably, you can't compare it to much, right? So I was thinking about Antigua and Barbuda and how I was put in a room. I think we had 39 or 40 students. I was a grade 6 school teacher. Never even seen that coming in another country, but I went there to live, and they put me in this classroom with 39 or 40, or maybe 49 or 50 students. No desks, no chairs. And the lady said, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I promise you I never seen that lady again. Yes, I'm sorry, let me take that back. I did see her again. She was retiring the next day and all the teachers went to support her. And I was looking at her like, you'll be right back. Was anybody else gonna come? I kept looking up at the principal's office. Nobody never came, in other words, long story short. And my students and I, grade 6, had to create a whole classroom and a whole learning system on our own. And I remember the principal coming down, Mr. Roberts. If you ever see this video, Mr. Roberts, you were the best. He said, I'm not going to trouble you, Miss Peters. I was Miss Peters then. He said, I love your style of teaching. You do whatever you want to do. And so that happened. That was Antigua and Barbuda. I'm talking about the gifts that I've been. And so then, that was one experience. And then living in South Africa. These experiences really molded, shaped, and changed my entire life. I've lived in a village with no electricity and no running water for the entire 2 years. And that was from asking. They didn't just put me there. They said, who think they could do this? Because these are the situations we have, this is the amount of spaces we have. I said, I'll do it. I always wanted to know what it was like to live with solar. I got this whole new relationship with the sun because of it. And the experiences that I had with teaching grade 7 in a village with no electricity, no running water. They named me Nokukanya Kumalo. And I said, what does Nokukanya mean? They said, light. Listen, people, to live in a village with no electricity, no running water. They never had conversations like that because you can't miss what you never had. They never had it. So to live in a village with no electricity, no running water, and they name you No Kukanya, they said it means light. And I said, if I'm the light, then I'm honored. I remember when I asked the Creator to let me one day get to Africa, any part of Africa. I had no idea it would be South Africa, the home of Nelson Mandela. And Oprah Winfrey had just built a school for them girls, the school for the girls, right outside of Gauteng, right outside of Joburg. And changed my life again. I'm talking about the inside experiences. I'm talking about having to learn the language to maneuver through the villages. I'm talking about living in a village with no electricity, no running water, where everybody else tells me I'm crazy, but it's still one of the richest experiences I've ever had. And one's not more rich than the other. Putting me in Antigua and Barbuda in that classroom with no desks and no chairs, nothing for the students to press on, straight concrete, and we had to create our own classroom. You get to see what you're really made of, and you get to do service work on a level that is unheard of, that you don't even think about. And then I had an opportunity to go back to Africa again and live in Rwanda. We say Rwanda, but it's Rwanda. Yes, and they changed my perception of what it meant to be surrounded by Catholic people. Respectfully. We had a rough time growing up in America and trying to honor and respect Catholic because, you know, with the little boys, the priests, the boys, for the sake of religion. Yes. So they turned me on to a Catholic church, and it was only because the family was going to, the man of the house, the king man, the Baba, was going to honor his friend's son as his godfather, and the event was taking place at the Catholic church. And I said, oh, I'll stay home and get some rest and take some time to myself. They said, what? They don't even know what that term means, to take time to yourself. That's an American thing. Everybody rolls out together. Nobody's leaving nobody home to take time for themselves. Those things don't exist. That's not even their language. So, anyway, I found out that there's no such thing as take time to yourself. We worked this thing out together. And Catholic, they changed my whole perception. This whole service was absolutely beautiful in Rwanda. And everybody was brown. And everybody was speaking the traditional language. I couldn't understand nothing, but I felt everything. Listen, I don't know what your gifts are, but I'm telling you, I woke up this morning feeling all of it. If my life ends today or tomorrow, the universe owes me nothing. Live your life to the fullest, people. I just want to encourage you that there's a whole world out there you know nothing about. You don't even know it's sitting there waiting on you. Take the risk when the opportunity presents itself, no matter what it is. Please like, subscribe, and share. This was only supposed to be a 2-minute video. It turned out to be a 9-minute video. I love you guys. Love and respect. Take the risk. Step out on faith.